In the light of the moon, a little egg lay on a leaf, and Sunday morning a warm sun came out, and pop, out of the egg came a very tiny, hungry caterpillar. And the stage production of The Very Hungry Caterpillar is at South Carolina Children's Theater. Joining us now, we have Becca Payne on the end, Andrea Bowman right here playing the caterpillar. Welcome to you both. How's it going?
Really good. It's going really great. I think Caterpillar is excited to be out and about on the town.
I love this. This is a cool movement, and you do this throughout the show. First of all, the caterpillar puppet, this is how it comes to life. How does it work?
So there are handles hidden on the back side of the caterpillar that allow me to help him walk a little bit, so that way he can come to life and go exploring for some food, as you know, in the classic book.
And so he's always walking and crawling, and,
Oh,
and
yeah.
you're there. The kids know that it's you, but they're focused on the colors. They're
Of
focused on his
course,
boldness.
yes. He's the star of the show.
The star of the show right here in the studio. This is a move, too, that you called it almost like a slinky.
Like a slinky. He likes to wag his tail. That's his way of waving and
Oh, I love
showing
that.
that he's happy to see you.
Very good. You fill up the whole stage when you do this. Kids are on the edge of their seats. And Becca, I know you play a whole lot of roles.
Yes, so each cast, there are two casts with 8 people apiece, and each person has multiple roles in all 4 stories that we have. So we go back and forth between multiple puppets and multiple roles throughout the entire thing, which is really fun because then there's no downtime.
Yeah, absolutely. You're on the move, and this thing flies by. It's 45 minutes with no intermission, perfect for little kids. But you're playing the narrator, purple cat, teacher, polar bear, pelican, mother duck, blue dog, and Fatterpillar?
Yes, Fatterpillar is what we call him. It's after our tiny friend has eaten through a whole myriad of things.
Slightly bigger puppet than this.
Yes, a little bit bigger for sure.
Okay, the show covers 4 Eric Carle stories, and people love these stories. 75 magical puppies or puppets. Walk us through the stories.
So first we have brown bear, what do you see? And so we go through all of the animals with that. The next one is the 10 little rubber ducks. So we follow them on their little journey floating along the sea. Followed by the very lonely firefly, which is really, really sweet and really lovely. And the lights are very dim, so the colors and the lights really pop. And then we end with the very hungry caterpillar.
What's it like for you? You know, this show enjoyed by kids ages 3 and up, really enjoyed by the whole audience, I would imagine. You can see their reactions to the movement. This is the 2nd week already. How's it going so far, and what's it like for you to see? How rewarding is that?
It's so much fun, and it's so wonderful. It's so exciting to go out on stage and hear the kids say, a brown bear, or a red bird, or bubbles. Yeah. It's so much fun. The kids really enjoy it. They're super engaged. It feeds us as the actors and the puppeteers, so we get really into it and energetic, and the audience really loves it.
And you remind me that it's to be pointed out that this isn't the kind of theater where kids are supposed to sit quietly and watch the show. They can actually, they're encouraged to pipe in there, yell some stuff out, right?
Oh, absolutely, 100%. If they see something that there is their favorite character and they want to scream that name, do it. It's so fun for us as the actors to be like, oh yes, and we can react with the puppets to the audience as well.
Oh, they love that. And so really a great first theater experience. I'm sure sitting there in the children's theater, kids are loving this. It's a story of growth and of transformation. What do you hope the audience takes away from it?
I personally really hope that they take away a love of the magic of theater and the excitement of being able to be engaged and seeing their favorite characters jump to life from the page. I think that's just the most magical part about it.
All right. Any favorite part personally? You're caterpillar all the time, but you've got all these roles. What's your favorite?
So we have Mama Duck, who is very large. She sits on my shoulder, and her head moves around. So anytime she quacks, she looks straight at the audience. And then, of course, the Fatterpillar is so awesome. Fun.
And the creators of these puppets, this is a talented group, the way these are put together, right? Who makes these?
These are made by the Rockefeller Center. They're in charge of all of the puppets and the Eric Carle stories and bringing them to life on the stage.
That's very cool. Well, I mean, it's magical and colorful right here in person. I can't even imagine with the 75 puppets what that's like on stage. The mission at South Carolina Children's Theater is to empower and inspire a new generation through theater. Talk about why that's so important and what makes the nonprofit so special there.
Well, our theater has been in South Carolina an institution for over 37 years now. And the goal was always to focus on the very small, like the very hungry caterpillar. It's about how no matter how small you start, you can go to big places, just like in this story. And that is why we're empowering our students, hopefully, to become the people they want to be. Maybe that's an actor, but maybe that's something else in the world, and that's our goal, for them to grow into successful humans.
All kinds of opportunities and support. So we want to put the information on screen because this show's one more weekend. Thank you so much for being here. We appreciate it. The final show, Hungry Caterpillar Show, is at the South Carolina Children's Theater this Saturday, February 8th from 11:30. There's a 2 o'clock show, a 4:30 show, and then on Sunday it's 2 o'clock and 4:30. Tickets are $22, and you can find a link to buy them in the As Seen On section of AccessCarolina.com.